This is your one and only 𝐕𝐸𝐺81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and today I'm going to show you how to become an absolute monster day one in Smalland. Let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is just toss out this club because we're not going to need that where we're going, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get an insanely strong weapon right from the get-go. Then we're going to drag our bandages and our food up to our hotbar so we have easy access to them just in case we need them, although we probably won't. So I'm going to do my best to keep this as unedited as possible, so there will be very few cuts. Mainly what you're going to see here is just sped up footage so you know exactly where to go and what to do. You're going to head out of the starting area, and on your way out you are going to collect all of the resin, fiber, and twigs you can find. You are going to hang a right and work your way over to the first guy that gives you armor. Make sure that you collect all of the sprouts in the area. You can see I go down the hill a little bit before I talk to him. We are going to need to talk to him because we're going to ditch the armor that we're wearing and make some new armor, and we're going to need a bunch of plant fiber and twigs to do it. We're going to make sure to grab the berries on the table for some extra food. Then we are just going to take all of the armor that we spawned with and throw it on the ground. After that, we're going to talk to this fella right here. He is the first guy that builds you armor, and we are going to make the light chest piece, the light leggings, and the padded bracers. This is because each one of these pieces gives us one protection, and the leggings along with the light chest piece give us increased move speed. This means you start with a total of 3 protection, 4% increased move speed, and 9 cold protection. This is your absolute best armor combo to start with. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to head down the path and hang a right. Basically, this whole time from this point on, we are working our way towards the northwest side of the map. We are going to need a build hammer. You can build this as soon as you're done talking to the armorer. I just forgot and started on my way because I was in a hurry, but yes, you are going to need a build hammer. Go ahead and build that and get that out of the way. Then you are just going to continue to head right, and we're going to need to cross the water. Now this part may seem a little janky and you may be a little worried that you're not going to be able to make it across the water, but you can indeed make it across the water. After you cross the water, you are going to hang a right, run up the hill, and then you're going to continue to work your way around the tree and up the hill, keep turning to the right. Then when you get to the top of the hill, you are going to turn left and head on up around this tree. There's going to be some red ants. Just ignore them. If they come to attack you or they get too close, just stop for a second, or stop sprinting. Don't stop, but go into a walk instead of a sprint. They will go to attack. They'll give you an auditory cue. When you hear that cue, just start sprinting again, or roll and then start sprinting again. The insects in this game have a relatively long leash range, so they will chase you for some time. However, most of them are pretty easy to dodge, and they cannot attack and move. They have to move, stop, and attack, move, stop, and attack, which makes them relatively easy to dodge and run past. So you're just going to continue to head northwest, following the path or a similar path that you see me taking on the screen. Eventually you will start to see sidewalk. This tells you that you are entering the right spot. You want to look for a large sign. Once you see this large sign, you know you are in the right area. You want to keep this sign to the left of you, and you want to put a little bit of distance between you and it. Right directly out from the post of the sign, there is a large hornet, and it will kill you. However, if you stay to just a little bit to the right of the sign, putting the sign to your left as you see me doing on the screen, you can walk right into this area and there's absolutely nothing to stop you. So as you are walking into the area, you are going to see a manhole in front of you. That lets you know you're in the right spot. You want to run to the right of that. Be careful, there is a bull ant right on the other side of it. And then you're just going to continue to run right past it as you see me doing on the screen, and that's going to lead you to a bit of an edge. Jump over that edge and you should land directly onto a root, and then you want to run into this pipe, but be careful because if you fall down this pipe, you can't get back up. We're going to stop right at the top of the pipe. We are going to build a foundation and build a bed, and build a chest. We're going to set our spawn point at this bed, and we are going to put all of our items inside this chest. This way, if this goes south, which it can very easily do, what I'm about to show you is not easily done. It's not a big deal because all of your stuff is up top and you don't lose anything. Now, I want to take a second to tell you that this is really easily done if you just set your world to peaceful mode. You can walk right in and grab this item and nothing will attack you. However, if you're like me and you like a challenge just to give you that sense of satisfaction that you were able to do it with all of these things attacking you, it is possible to do what I'm about to show you. I've done it multiple times. However, do take note, while it may look easy, it is not easy. I have also died many times. Sometimes I can walk right in here and grab this spear. Other times I just get absolutely destroyed multiple times in a row. The next step is to fall down this pipe. The trick to do this is you want to hold back as you are falling down. So you walk up to the edge, you hold back, and you slide down. Once you get to the bottom, you are going to turn to the right. You will see a roach. You're almost in every case going to aggro this roach. It's going to come up to you and it is going to go to attack. When you see it get all up on you, stop sprinting and roll. It's almost impossible to run through here without gaining aggro from everything. You want to grab the spear, just hold down F as you're running up to that area. You will pick the spear up. You want to quickly equip the spear and then just die. Because you respawn with whatever weapon you have in your hand, you will respawn back at the top of the pipe with this absolutely insane spear. This is a late mid-game spear and does absolute insane damage. At this point, you're going to head back up the way you came in and you are going to go to the right once you jump up the root and back out of that little ditch. There should be a ant right there at that location. You are going to kill that bull ant and hopefully, if you are lucky, you will get mandibles. If not, there is another one and I'll tell you where it is here in a minute because I want you to see the location. However, you can see I was lucky enough to get the mandibles. This allows me to craft our first pickaxe. You can also see that this spear absolutely destroys those ants. From there, what we're going to do is run back out the way that we came in and we are going to go to the left towards that trash can and you will see there is a large root there. Just set up a small camp on the top of this root. Directly to the right of this tree, on the other side of the tree, there is another bull ant. You can head over there and attempt to kill that one and see if you get lucky enough to get the mandibles to drop. They have a really high drop chance, so between these two, you should get some mandibles. From that point, you want to craft your pickaxe. Then you're going to jump down from that location and head back into the roadway area where you see me going in at. There is a hornet there. That hornet is the only thing stopping you from gathering a bunch of flint. So you need to take that hornet out. Lucky for you, this spear does a ton of damage. Now, some of that damage is poison damage, and this hornet does have a resistance to poison, but high damage is high damage, and it is pretty easy to take this hornet out. What I find the easiest thing to do is when it makes the noise that it's going to attack is to roll towards it and roll through its attack, and that puts you close enough to hit it with the spear. You can see I take a couple of hits in this fight, but overall it was a pretty easy fight. Once again, if it's on peaceful mode, you don't have this problem. You can just go over there where he's at and harvest a buttload of flint. There is also stone in this area. There is also rye in this area, and everything you need to immediately jump to the flint, aka Stone Age. And there you go. Now you're absolutely insanely OP right from the get-go, and it only took you one day. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Hopefully you found this video helpful and informational. If you did, consider hitting the subscribe button and a notification bell so you can be notified when I upload other videos. And if you're looking for some more Smalland content, you can find a link to another one of my videos on the screen right now. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to all of my channel supporters for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to become an official channel supporter, check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. support. Until next time, thanks for watching.